This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, Raw Vegan Excuses Edition. Excuse number 19. I can't stick to it. Okay. Let me put you onto a little secret, okay? It's only hard in the beginning. Think about a really, really dirty bathtub, okay? Think about a disgusting, grimy, gross. Have you ever moved into an apartment that was like abandoned or like, I don't know. Have you ever had to clean a gross, disgusting bathtub? Okay. Really hard, right? It's gross. It's disgusting. It's fucking hard. You're sweating. You got to get the chemical shit out and scrub that motherfucker. Okay. You got to get those green things and all types of shit from the Dollar Tree. Fucking gloves, masks. It's gross. Okay? You might even have to use some bleach on there. I'm not using bleach, but you know what I mean? One of y'all extra clean motherfuckers might have to use bleach. Okay, so now, once that bathtub is perfect, once that bathtub is perfectly white, perfect, it's not so hard to maintain it, right? Every day, you go in the shower. I mean, this is not for everyone, but like me, I always have sand on me because I go to the beach every day. So I get home, even though I wash my feet at the beach, but like somehow there's always sand somewhere. So I get home and I shower and there's always sand at the bottom of the shower, bottom of the bathtub, right? What do? I take the sprayer and I spray the sand so it goes down the drain. That's it. That's all the cleaning I have to do for this bathtub, right? Because every day I'm taking a shower multiple times a day. So all I have to do is use the sprayer. I don't have to scrub nothing. I just spray. Okay? Once in a while, I might need to do a deep clean, but not really because it maintains itself because I'm just spraying it every day. Same thing with the raw vegan diet. Let's talk about losing weight. Okay? You might not know this because maybe you haven't got into the best shape of your life, but I'm going to put you onto something, boo. It's way harder to lose weight than to stay in shape. It's way fucking harder. And it's the same with the raw food diet. It's so hard in the beginning because you don't know how to do it, because you haven't been doing it for years and years and years, because you got a lot of cravings and you got a lot of toxicity inside of you, boo. You got a lot of maybe parasites. You got a lot of chemicals. You got a lot of addictions inside of you. A lot of these substances are addicting. The salt, the sugar, the oil, the processed crazy chemicals. These are drugs, addictive drugs. And in the beginning, it is so fucking hard. But you can do hard things. You just forgot. And you're worth stepping up for and doing hard things. The main reason you feel you cannot stick to a raw food diet is because you have decided that you can't stick to a raw vegan diet. Make a decision. When you make a decision, you burn the boats. You know that expression? To take over the island, you must burn the boats. When you're ready to lose the weight, that's when you'll lose the excuses. When you're ready to go raw, for real, that's when you're going to throw out everything in your fucking house. Oh, you live with other people. Okay, well, you talk to them and you say, listen, I can't do this. You love me. You love living with me. I need this stuff out of the house. You can eat it outside the house, but I cannot have this in the house because I've made a decision to change my life. And I'm throwing out everything tomorrow at noon. So eat it all, boo. Eat it all tonight. And if they have a fucking problem with that, bye-bye. That's what I would do. Honestly, I'm not proud of this per se, but I definitely did a lot of that in the beginning. I lived with my mom and my sister, and it was really, really hard for me to stay away from things like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, cereal, pasta. And what I used to do is I used to throw that shit away all the time, and my family got so upset with me. And what I Instead, what I did was I would buy my mom and my sister like one-off things. So for example, I wouldn't buy, packages of pasta. I would buy the frozen mac and cheeses, or I would buy one cupcake or one candy bar for them. You know what I mean? I would buy one of something. I would get 2 slices of pizza for them. I wouldn't get a whole pie because I knew if I got a pie, I was going to eat one of those slices. I made a decision. No more. No more. I'm not suffering through this lifetime with this extra weight. I'm not suffering through this lifetime with fucking acne. No more. I want to be beautiful. I want to feel beautiful. I got to fucking take responsibility for my life. I want to have more energy. I want to lose the weight. I want to heal naturally. I don't want to be sick in the hospital like my family members. I don't want to die from a preventable disease. I don't want to hurt animals. I don't want to contribute to the animal holocaust that is going on 24 hours a day, 365 days a fucking year, every second of every day. I don't want to contribute to that. So I had to make a decision that I was going to change. And yes, it was hard. And yes, sometimes I felt like I couldn't do it. But I kept reminding myself. I had Post-it notes all over my room like a psycho. I had Post-it notes everywhere that reminded me that every single I can't is just an I haven't. And it's very hard in the beginning. And it gets easier and easier and easier every day. And the addictions get weaker and weaker the less you feed them. And let me just remind you about the 2 voices in your head. Okay? One voice wants to ruin your life and keep you exactly where you are. One voice in your head. There's 2 voices, okay? Some of you guys have a lot more voices, but for sure there's 2, okay? Some of y'all cray. I see the emails you send me. So listen, one voice wants to keep you exactly where you are because it doesn't care if you're happy and healthy and sexy. It fucking wants you alive. Your biggest job in life is to stop listening to that fucking voice that is keeping you safe and miserable and overweight and depressed and lonely and scared and poor. And start listening to the other voice, that little whisper that you hear sometimes that tells you that you can be something more than you are. That voice inside that dreams the things you want, the things you want to achieve, the things you want to feel, the life you want to live, the abs you want, that motherfucking butt you want, that little voice inside. That's your destiny. That's your destiny. It's calling to you, but it's whispering because you haven't been listening to it. So it's very weak. It's very weak. But there's a voice inside of you that tells you you can actually do this. That's why you're listening to this podcast. That's why you keep buying books. That's why you keep listening to things. That's why you keep signing up for courses. Because that voice is there. Listen to it. Your will is stronger than the will of a fucking donut, boo. You don't need that food. Those companies need your money, but you don't need to give it to them. Breaking an addiction is motherfucking hard. But you know what doesn't work? Saying you can't do it. Change your mind and it will change your life. Change the things you're saying. And the simplest way is to write out the shit you want to say, put it on a piece of paper and read it over and over and over. And how about do this? How about you write it? How about you write it? How about you record it and listen to it while you're sleeping? Listen to it while you're making food, while you're cleaning. You think it doesn't work? You think I'm joking? Try it out. How many fucking times do I have to tell you the solution? This is how I cured my insomnia. I now have an affirmation that says, I am so happy and grateful now that I sleep straight through the night. And I always wake up energized and refreshed. And how do I have it memorized? Because I've been saying it for over a year now. You think you need to drink coffee because you keep saying, I need to drink coffee. I can't do this. I can't do that. You're programming your mind. There's little tiny things inside of you called cells, and they're listening to every fucking word you say. So when you say I can't, then they can't. And when you say I can, then they get to work on doing the damn thing, boo. You gonna try this out or you gonna fail. One of those things is gonna happen. You're gonna just keep trying to do what you're doing, or you're gonna try something different. And you're gonna start saying to yourself, I can do this. I can be a raw vegan. I can eat raw around my family. I can eat raw at work. I can find a solution. I can give up the excuses because I will never get a result if I'm looking for an excuse. That's what I need you to say to yourself over and over and over. And if you have excess weight to lose, if you'd like to release excess weight, write this down. I'll lose the weight when I lose the excuses. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. By the way, I'm inclined to tell you, because apparently I have to pay rent and stuff, that there's something called the plant-based bundle, and it is available until Monday only. So that's 2 days left. You're going to get over $3,000 worth of books, raw vegan recipe books, programs, fitness books, all types of amazing things. It's not just raw. There's lots of healthy cooked vegan options in there as well. And it is on sale for only $50. My book, the Raw Vegan Beauty book, is in there as well. So you can get my book for less than $1. And if you'd like to check it out, way less than $1. I think it's like 25 cents. If you'd like to check it out, you can click the link in my Instagram bio, or I'll try to leave the link here, but it doesn't seem to be working. I'll leave the link on my YouTube channel as well today and on Facebook. And you can just go to the Instagram link in my bio. Until Monday, thank you so much, boo. I got to send a newsletter out too, but I always hate bothering people. Apparently, I need to pay rent though. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, boo.